Doing so good. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. So today's reading is what do they think of your social media? This one was actually a suggestion. Shout out to you. I cannot remember who made this suggestion. I'm really sorry. But yeah, here it is. Okay, so what do they think of your social media? We have 3 groups for you to choose from. We have group 1, group 2, and group 3. If you want to pause the video to choose whichever group is calling out to you, feel free to do so, but I shall see you all in your readings. Hi, if you chose the first group, this here heart-shaped stone, then this reading is for you. So the person on your mind, how do they perceive your social media? What do they think of your social media? Sorry, okay? So we'll start off with your tarot cards. So we have the King of Wands upright, Page of Pentacles reversed, and we also have the Three of Wands upright. So what do they think of your social media? So the person on your mind, they think that your social media is brave in some way, or they just feel like you are brave on social media, or, you know, becoming more, I want to say, maybe outspoken or just being more yourself on social media. They could also think your social media is quite out there in a way. Maybe you post like controversial things or things that are shocking in some way. So yeah, they definitely feel like your online presence is very strong. They could feel like it's quite bold and in your face as well. Like they could definitely feel or think that you don't hold back when it comes to, you know, when you are on social media, or on social media, you don't hold back. So they could think your social media is fire, or that you're quite fiery on social. They could think you post a lot as well, which they like. And when you post pictures of yourself, they think you look very beautiful as well. For some of you, this person could think you try too hard on social media sometimes. This could be in regards to like sex appeal for some of you, or just looks in general, like maybe aesthetic in general. You know, this person, they think you're beautiful, they think you're sexy without trying. But you know, obviously continue to do you. I heard some of you say I will, and that is what I like to hear, okay? So yeah. So yeah, this person on your mind, they definitely think your social media is all about you, centered around you. And that you perhaps don't care much about how people perceive you on social media as well. So yeah, they kind of view your social as you just doing you without really caring too much about how other people perceive you. So yeah, they definitely think your social media is quite charming in a way. This could be because it shows you as dedicated, it shows you as a hard worker, or shows consistency in some way. This could be in terms of the content you post. This could be in reference to another part of your life. Say, for example, you know, you post about fitness. They could feel like that's charming. Or if you post about eating healthy, they could think that's charming, you know? Or, you know, whatever it is that you post, they feel like it's quite charming and endearing in some way. But yeah, if any of you definitely show like hard work in some area in regards to your social media, they do find that really impressive. So yeah. So what do they think of the social media? So for some of you, this person could think that you want to be admired. Yeah, so they could think you want to be admired through your social media. For some of you, they could perceive your social as a bit selfish in some way. Let me see. For some of you, I'm hearing it's because you don't post much about them or or at all. This could also be because you don't post about your love interests or the people who are important to you. It's like you could be out, having lunch with friends, but maybe you only post a picture of yourself, I don't know. But yes, for some of you they do think your social media is a little bit selfish or just I don't know if selfish is the right word. It just centered around you, innit? Like I don't know what else to say about that. But yeah. So yeah, this person on your mind, they also think your social media takes a lot of consideration, maybe in terms of editing or making sure you post the right thing, being very conscious about what you post and stuff like that. They do view parts of your social media as very adventurous. I can hear them saying, like, that's pretty cool. So maybe there's, little gems that they find on your social media. This could be in terms of like traveling, projects you've done, just your interests in general. Uh, I'm hearing your aesthetic as well for some of you is what they find pretty cool about your social media. I'm hearing maybe it's like unique or different. Like maybe let me see. Like I'm hearing for some of you, like the theme of your social media is very unique to this person and they think it is pretty cool. For some of you, I'm hearing they may not understand the importance of it, but like they appreciate the work that you put into it, if that makes sense. So yeah, this person on your mind, ooh, they could think that your social media is ambitious, or they could feel like you have a lot of ambition for your social media. Or for your social media presence, maybe you have ambitions to, I don't know if be famous is the right word, but maybe to be well known in some way. Or maybe, if any of you have like businesses on like social media, they could feel like you're ambitious in regards to that. Or just putting out your content, like especially if you have like specific content, whether it be makeup, food, whatever it may be, but they do feel like you are ambitious. If this is someone who only sees you through social media, they could feel like you're someone who is ambitious, successful, high achiever as well, doing really well for yourself. Yeah. So yeah, but this person does think that your social media is successful, like whatever you're trying to achieve from your social media, even if it's just posting, cute pictures of yourself just because, they feel like you're successful at doing whatever it is that you do on social media. Um, or again, like I was saying before, if this is someone who only knows you through social media, or this is like how someone, like say for example you're asking about someone who would only know about your life through social media, they could view you as quite successful because of your social media presence. um but again, like if you have like a business or if you put out certain kind of content on social, then they could feel like you're successful in that area. Okay. um yeah, they definitely think you're attractive and that you have a lot of respect for yourself as well. They pick that up through your social media, that you have a lot of respect for yourself. Um, so for some of you, I'm hearing like judging by your socials. They think that you don't have much to do. This could be in terms of workload. Um, that's funny. So for some of you, I'm just hearing like maybe you at your place of work or wherever it may be, maybe you kind of just make your lifestyle seem a bit not easy but kind of just like free flowing, like you have a lot of freedom in terms of your lifestyle, maybe even in terms of your career, your work. So yeah, when this person looks at your social media, they think that you found your strength, maybe even found your confidence in a way. This is not for everyone, but they could think that you're immature when you are defensive towards them about your social media. So I don't know if any of you have had like some sort of discussion with this person about your social media, maybe whereas they were not necessarily accusing you of something, but where you kind of felt like you had to defend yourself in some way. This person could feel like you're immature for defending yourself. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. What else? So yeah, when this person looks at your social media, they could think that you are, on the go, or you're traveling quite a bit, or you're traveling quite often. Um, for some of you, this person could think that you're moving soon. Like this person looks at your social media and they see that you're happy, or that you're happy about a choice you made. Like this choice you made could have been in regards to your confidence, maybe building your confidence. Like when this person looks at your social media, they view you as having a lot of self-belief. Um, and like when they look at your social media as well, they view you as exploring your freedom as well, or just being free in some way. How do they perceive your social media? Okay, how much cards do you have? Right, let me do this one. So it says stop talking. So how do they perceive your social media? Shut your mouth and listen. Stop talking. Shush your mouth and listen. How do they perceive your social media? So with this card, I'm getting that this person, they think your social media commands attention. Maybe they believe it commands their attention, or that you're just very authoritative on social media. So we also have you are the best thing to ever happen to you. So yeah, this person could definitely view your media as you being all about yourself, and you kind of showing yourself as someone who is the best thing that happened to you. So yeah, exploring your self-belief, growing your confidence, or they just view you as really confident. And they may even view you as kind of like feeling yourself a little bit, as you should. So we also have stop whining. So do you know what I'm getting with this card is that they view your social media as like unapologetic in some way. Okay, so we also have alien. Accept that you are an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon. So how do they view your social media? What do they think of your social media? So yeah, they think your social media presence is unique and unusual. Yeah, kind of like just doing your own thing, you know? So we have computer upgrade your mental software. So yeah, there's someone here. I don't know if any of you are asking about someone that you're in distance with, or they would only know your life through social media, but they definitely view you as someone who has upgraded, okay? They view you as someone who has come into their power as well. They view you as someone who is intelligent, or like there is something about your mentality and your mentality growing and expanding in some way. So we also have Dawn of Love. Love is rising on the horizon of your life. How do they view your social media? What do they think of your social media? So for some of you with this card, I'm hearing looking for love. So for some of you, through your social media, this person could think that you're trying to look for love. For some of you, though, they could think that you're, again, depending on, where you're at with this person you're asking about, but they could think that you're about to enter a relationship, that someone's about to snatch you up if you haven't been snatched up already, or that your love life is moving on to the next level in some way. For some of you, I'm hearing they could think that you're trying to get their attention as well through your social media. We also have balanced life. Love seeks your well-being. So through your social media, this person could definitely feel that you're living a more balanced life, that you're in control of your life in some way. That you've maybe found structure, or, just balance in a general sense for yourself. I don't know who this is, but this person thinks your well-being is about to change. Um, or they feel like your well-being is improving, that you're finding more balance, in your life. But yes, so how do they view your social? What do they think of your social media, or any messages from this person? Okay, so it says you deserve better. So when this person looks at your social media, they could think that you deserve better in some way. For some of you, they could feel like you're undervaluing yourself in some way as well. For others of you, though, I'm hearing you deserve better than my lack of communication. So we have here, I want to tie you up, this love is binding. So what do they think of your social media? So for some of you, I'm hearing like they think your social media keeps you both connected, or keeps them connected to you. If you're asking about a romantic connection, for example, they could feel like it keeps the romantic thread or the romantic bond between you. I wouldn't say strong. I don't know, depending on where you both are at. But definitely still connected, if that makes sense. It's like, as long as I have you on social media, I'll still feel like I'm a part of your life in some way, or feel more connected to you, or feel like I'm still bound to you, even if we don't talk, even if we haven't spoken in years, But yeah. So we also have Kiss My Ass. Nice. So how do they view your social media? As unapologetic, as given zero, F's about what they think of your social media and what other people think of your social media. Like, this person could think your social media is like not a big middle finger, or like a big FU, but it's just like, I don't care, like I'm doing me. Ooh. So we also have Don't Judge Me. How do they view your social media? For some of you, they could feel like you're slightly defensive in regards to your social media. But I feel like they also feel like it's stemming from a place where you don't care. It's almost like someone who's been judged their whole life, and then you kind of get to a point where you're just like, don't judge me. But if not, not don't judge me, but it's like you become a bit more defensive when people do judge you, because it's like, I don't really care what you think about me, so there's no point in judging me. But yeah, anyways. Sorry, my camera cut off at some point. Let me put this here actually. So, what do they think of your social media? So yeah, for some of you, I'm hearing like they could view your social media as like dynamic in a way. Um, so yeah, they could view your social media as dynamic, where it makes them feel uncertain about certain things. Uncertain about what? So I'm hearing it makes them feel uncertain about your luck. It's like, for some of you, I'm actually hearing like, is this person doing good or aren't they doing good? Like, is it just what's that? Is it just like a perception, or is this person actually doing good? If that makes sense. It's like, say for example, you seem super successful over social media. This person could be like, I'm not sure. Like, are they actually successful? If that makes sense. And it's not in a way where they feel like your social media is a front or not. It's just like, say for example, you do seem really happy on social media. They could be concerned about whether or not you're genuinely happy, Um, so we also have escapism. So how do they view your social media? So for some of you, this person on your mind could think you're big on escapism in some way. So whether that be losing yourself in, projects, um, or maybe you use social media as a form of escape. Or maybe, if you travel a lot, if you move around a lot, they could just feel like you're big on escapism. Not, it doesn't have to be in an unhealthy way. But yeah. Ooh, so we have here no excuses. How do they view your social media? So yeah, they view your social media as you kind of just making no excuses. You're just doing you. So we have hell, motherfucking yes. So for some of you, this person views your social media as exciting. For some of you, I'm even hearing like living vicariously through you in some way. So we also have I'm not even sorry. So yeah, someone here definitely views your social media as unapologetic. And finally, we have I tell my family and friends about you. They may also tell their family and friends to follow you on social media, or they tell their family and friends about your social media presence. But yeah, that is all I have for you though, for those of you who chose this first group. I hope it could resonate or make sense or be helpful in some way. Well, yeah, just a nice reading maybe, I don't know. But I'm wishing you all the best on your journeys moving forward, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye. Hi. So the person on your mind, if you chose this here second group, what do they think of your social media? Let's have a look at your tarot cards first. So what do they think of your social media? So, oh, okay. So we've got 2 10s. We've got 10 of Wands upright, the 10 of Swords upright, and the 4 of Pentacles upright. It's like the most heaviest. Anyways, okay. So let's see. How do they view your social media? So the person on your mind, the person you came here asking about, they think you've unfortunately experienced a bad ending to something, a bad breakup. Maybe they think you are feeling betrayed or you were betrayed, and maybe they see this through your social media. Maybe it's playing out on socials, or they just clearly see the impact that this has left on you through your social media. So, yeah, through social media, they think that you are exhausted, that you have a lot going on, a lot of obligations. Um, I'm hearing for some of you, though, whatever challenges you may be facing, they think or believe you are coping well or that you are on top of it. This is for a very select few of you, because for the rest of you, I do see this person, they do think that you are completely overwhelmed. They think that you are completely burdened or overworked and overloaded at the moment as well. Or they can just see that through your social media and their perspective. I'm hearing for some of you, even if you've been maybe posting less um, than usual, then they could just believe you're overworked and you're just kind of being pulled and stretched thin, pulled in a lot of different directions. So for some of you, what do they think about your social media? I don't know if this is relevant or not, but they think that that you're restricted. Maybe they can see this through your social media, but they think you're restricted to career, family, perhaps. But I'm kind of getting the message that they think you don't have a lot of freedom or much freedom or time to distress, rest as well. So yeah, this person definitely thinks you care about social media or your social media presence. But for some of you, like maybe as of late, you're not that interested, or you've been extremely busy, or you've just not been all that active. And when you are less active, they automatically think or assume that you're focused on self-care, just putting yourself first for a little while, just handling business, or just needing to take a time out. So yeah, for some of you, I'm hearing on social, they think that you are um responsible for not moving on. So for some of you, this person views you as, or they think of you, or they think of your social media. I don't know how you want to put this, but um, so yeah, they think that you're responsible for something. They think you're responsible for not moving on. This could be moving on from chaos or moving on from a chaotic situation. For some of you, um, I'm hearing they think you didn't move on quick enough from a chaotic situation. So they feel like you're responsible for the position that you're in now. Okay. But only take that if it resonates. Um, but for others of you, this person could think you're responsible in regards to seeing certain things through, even if it was very difficult. They feel like you're responsible for being able to see it through, or maybe even continuing to see it through if it's not something that has been finalized yet, or it's not something that could be so easily, pushed to one side, if you know what I mean. So yeah. So yeah, for some of you, this person could think that you talk or you broadcast your problems quite often on social media. Only take this if it resonates, but for some of you, this person could think that you are two-faced, or that you stab them in the back somehow on social media. Uh, yeah, so they think They could think that you're selective about what you show or what you post. For some of you, I'm hearing they think what you post isn't an accurate representation of what, how they perceive you, or, who you truly are. It's funny because the Two of Pentacles, I'm kind of getting the same vibe as the Ten of Wands, like someone who's busy, someone who, is being pulled in different directions, someone who's responsible. So, yeah, so maybe it's just that they just think you're selective about what you post, as opposed to they feel like you're, have a different persona on social media. For some of you, I'm hearing they could think that you're less outspoken on social media. But yeah, through your social media, they kind of think that you are trying to keep yourself together, or trying to keep some other area of your life together as well. Maybe they kind of just perceive you, or they think of you as um, maybe working really hard towards something. It's either you're working really hard towards something, or you're so stressed out about how much you have to do that is going in the complete opposite direction. But yeah, they definitely think that you are going through a tough time, unfortunately. But yeah, they do perceive you as trying to keep yourself together. So yeah, for some of you, this person could also think that you're quite possessive as well, um, or that your social media posts are a bit possessive in some way, like maybe of your money, of your loved ones. Maybe they just think you're very controlled or possessive about what you post, actually. And for some of you, they could feel that your social media, it highlights some of your past issues, and maybe some of your past issues in regards to violence. What do they think of your social media? Okay, so we have here Rebel. What do they think of your social media? So yeah, this person you're asking about, they could feel like you're a bit of a rebel on social media. Maybe they view your posts, the things you post, as rebellious, or they just kind of view you as rebellious in general. What do they think of your social media? We have it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Yeah, well, we have the Ten of Swords and the Flipper and Ten of Wands. So yeah, right now, maybe the person on your mind, they could feel like you're going through a dark time, or through your social media, it could kind of seem like you're going through a dark time, or it can kind of seem that you've had, or you have a lot of like struggle days, days where, maybe you feel like you can't see a way forward even. Okay, so we also have whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the time. So what do they think of your social media? So yeah, this person could think you hold yourself back on social media. For some of you, I'm hearing this is like in regards to self-control. Like not entertaining certain comments, certain people on your social media, maybe even. So what do they think of your social media? Oopsie. Oh, okay. So what is this one? So we have cell phone, polish your communication skills. So what do they think of your social media? So for some of you, I'm hearing like on social media, they think you're well spoken. They feel like you have a beautiful way of putting words together. I'm hearing, even if it's like a short, simple caption, or if you're someone who blogs or writes long posts, or maybe you use your voice in some way on social media. Yeah, they just like the way you express yourself that way. So we also have here award, accept your well-earned praise. Okay, so how do they view you on social media? So I'm hearing from the person on your mind that they feel like you aren't given enough credit, maybe due to your social media. Maybe the things that you post, they feel like it doesn't get enough credit. Like say for example, you post like your art, just things that are cool to you. They could feel like you don't get a lot of attention or not enough attention. So we also have deal with the unexpected, treat the unforeseen as a divine offering. That's really funny. I'm getting for some of you, like, if you really don't post that much, when you do post, then it is like an unexpected blessing or like a little treat. Because like, ooh, look who's posted today. So yeah, for some of you, when you post or, what they think about your social media is that, so I'm hearing for some of you, like, the reason why they do feel like it's unexpected or even an offering is because it's like when you post, it's almost like a window for them into your life, you know? But yeah. And we also have free will, get out of your cocoon. So what do they think of your social media? So for some of you, this person thinks you're in a closed off situation, or they feel like you're maybe closed off in some way. But when this person looks at your social media, they could think that you need to get out of your shell a bit more, or just get out of a certain environment. For some of you, I'm hearing like get out of your own way even. So I'm hearing for some of you, it's like when they look through your social media, they wish you would assert your free will a bit more. This could be in regards to a specific situation, or it could just be in regards to posting, things that are more in alignment with you. So either messages from this person or how they perceive your socials, okay? So the first card we have is you are so extremely sexy. Yeah, so this person perceives you as sexy. And when I wanted to clarify it, the strength card came out. So yeah, they could feel like you're extremely attractive, extremely charming, or that's what they think of you when you post pictures of yourself. I feel like that's specifically for pictures though. Yeah. So we also have I deserve better. So how do they view your social media? So yeah, when they look at your social media, they think you deserve better. You deserve better than what? So I'm hearing they think you deserve better than a hopeless or a pessimistic situation. They think you deserve better than feeling stuck. They think you deserve better than what else? Sorry. My mind went blank. But yeah, they feel like you deserve better and they see that through your social media somehow. So we also have here, I want to be of service to you. So how do they view your social media? So for some of you, only take it if it resonates, but this person could view your social media as maybe being helpful for other people in some way. They could think you're supportive on social media as well, like you're very supportive of people you know. Like you'll be the first to promote someone's, creativity or their business, or I don't know, or just, gas someone up, make someone feel good. Whether that be like your family or whatnot, I don't know. But yeah, through social media, they do think that you are uplifting to other people. So we also have, it's not just physical, this ish is spiritual. So again, I don't know if this is gonna resonate for a lot of people, but this person, when they look at your social media, they think that your social media isn't only focused on the physical, maybe like your physical appearance or the physical world, but it's also maybe has a focus on spirituality, or they can definitely pick that up from your posts, or they think that you're spiritual through your posts. So we also have out of nowhere. So for some of you, I'm hearing they think that your social media is random, or maybe they kind of just think you post out of nowhere. Maybe it's very like sporadic. So it's like when you do post, it's like, ooh. So yeah. So we also have here, I see your scars. Yeah, wasn't there a message earlier about they can see like something about your past issues through, I don't know if it was this group or another group, but yeah, it could have been this group. Yeah. Okay, let me see. 1 second, sorry. So yeah, through social media, they could feel like your scars are quite visible. So whether this be like, do you know how like sometimes your past, like whether you fell off a bike, you kind of just carry certain scars with you. Okay, so for some of you, they could think that's visible through social media. Maybe it is like physical scars that they can see. Um, 1 second. But do you know what I'm actually hearing? That your scars or your past in some way, whether these be physical scars or emotional scars, um, it makes this person feel disconnected from you, if that makes sense. Not anything to do with you, but it's like I'm hearing for some of you like they lack empathy for maybe your scars. For some of you, I'm hearing like they lack empathy in regards to what you've been through. I'm just hearing they could be quite judgmental about it, actually, to be honest. Or I'm hearing for some of you, maybe they don't like the attention it gets you. I'm feeling that last one more than the other ones. That maybe they don't like the attention it gets you. Or maybe they don't like the wisdom it's brought you, or something along those lines. But yeah. So yeah, for some of you, it's almost like, what do they think of your social media? It's almost like they think of your social media as you wearing your heart on your sleeves in some way. So we also have, is it worth it? So what do they think of your social? Oh, by the way, only take that message that I said earlier if it resonates. Like, I don't want you to be moving paranoid around anyone. So yeah, only take it if like that was already aligning to your own intuition. or if they've said something actually about your scars. Maybe they, you know, try to pass it off as just like a comment or just, asking a question. But if any of you have felt like weird vibes, during those moments when they were asking you about your scars, then maybe, the previous message could have been for you. But yeah, I don't want anyone to be moving power or anything like that. So yeah, is it worth it? So for some of you, again, only take this message if it resonates. But for some of you, when they're stalking your social media, they do question sometimes whether or not it's worth it. Um, this could be like if you don't post that often. For others of you, though, they could think that your social media is um, maybe just not entertaining to them. Okay. Like, for example, if you're someone who like just posts about your art, but maybe they kind of want to see your face, if that makes sense. So they will kind of feel like, okay, like, is it worth it to even check this person's page if I know they don't really post their face that often, if that makes sense. So we have meh. So what do they think of your social media? So yeah, for some of you, this person could actually be a little bit disinterested in your social media. What they do like to maybe check up on you. I don't know why I'm hearing this message, but for some of you, I'm hearing like, is there anything I could judge this person on? Like, are they posting anything that I could, I don't know, judge? Weird, but yeah. It's like, for some of you, I'm hearing like you're not giving this person a lot of ammo through your social media. Like, that's what it is for some of you. We also have my mind is elsewhere. So what do they think of your social media? So through your social media, this person thinks that you are distracted by other things right now. And finally, we have blah, blah, blah. So what do they think of your social media? Do you know, I'm hearing this person respects what you post, but at the same time, it's almost like, I don't want to say I'm a bit of a hater, but I don't know. It's weird energy, but yeah. One second. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm not really getting much else from that card, if I'm being honest. My mind is literally hit a blank. But yeah, that is all I have for you though, for those of you who chose this here group. I hope this reading could be helpful, make sense in some way. But yeah, I'm wishing you all the absolute best on your journeys, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye. Hi. If you chose the third group, then this reading may be for you. So, the person on your mind, how do they view your social media? Okay, let's have a look at your tarot cards first. Okay, okay. So we have the Star card upright, we have the Seven of Pentacles upright, and we have the Knight of Pentacles upright too. Nice. So what do they think of your socials? I don't know what's going on with me. I'm feeling a little bit sick, so I'm gonna try to get through this as quick as I can, okay? Without hopefully affecting the reading. But yeah, this person on your mind, they think of your social media as creative, or your presence on social media as creative, or they just view you as very creative on social media. Maybe how you For some of you, I'm hearing how you market yourself on social media is incredibly creative. Um, Only take that if it resonates though. Um, so this person that you're asking about, through your social media, they think that you are an inspiration. Um, for others of you, they think that you are healing. This could be healing from a lack of socializing or being left out for some of you. When this person looks at your social media, they just think you have a lot of optimism, like you have a lot of optimism. They could even think that it rubs off on other people too. So yeah, they definitely view your social media presence as uplifting and positive, especially in reference to other people. So whether that be, the stuff or the content you put out there, your pictures, whatever it may be, maybe it's helping other people, love and accept themselves in some way. But for others of you, you could just maybe gas people up a little bit, or, maybe you post a lot of inspirational, stuff. For some of you though, I'm hearing, this may not resonate for everyone, but I'm hearing like your transparency in regards to a journey you have, either a journey you had or a journey you're currently going through. I don't know why I'm getting this, but for example, I'm getting like someone who maybe has like had to, deal with like acne, for example, their whole life. And, maybe, you post pictures where you're, just accepting of how you're looking, um, or maybe you help people, like what works for you, stuff like that, so for some of you, you've been an inspiration to people in that way. But for others of you, maybe just you living your life is uplifting and inspiration enough for some people, or maybe the person you're asking about, sorry, but they believe that you inspire other people though. But yeah, they think that you are serene, or you sound serene on your social media. For some of you, like they do find your social media healing for them in a way as well. But this person thinks that a wish of yours has been fulfilled, that you've like manifested something great for yourself recently, or they can maybe see this through social media. It's like this person just thinks you're making, I don't know if slow would be the right word, but maybe steady and forward movement in an area that you want movement, maybe in regards to your, success, finances, career, your stability, your security. But they definitely think you're manifesting something great for yourself. They definitely think that you deserved it as well. Like they definitely realize that you were the one to manifest this for yourself. Even if the universe was helping you, like you met the universe halfway, you know. If it's not that they think you manifested something for yourself, I do really feel that for a lot of you though. But for others of you, they could think you're big on manifesting in general, and maybe they know this through your social media. So yeah, they definitely think that you are incredibly smart, and that you are wise as well. They think that you're clued up, they think that you know a lot, for sure. This person thinks that your hard work is paying off, and that things are, coming into alignment for you. This person, they think that you persevered, sorry, in terms of finding the right path for yourself. They could also think that you're putting more efforts into your work or your finances or your study at the moment too. So this person could think there's a lot of people who love your content. They could feel like you have a lot of followers as well. If any of you post mainly work stuff, they could think that's a bit boring, for them personally. I'm hearing for some of you like they want to be able to see you more. Yeah. So yeah, this person as well, they also think that you're very consistent when it comes to telling the truth or getting the truth out there as well. Maybe being outspoken, maybe you're consistently outspoken, or you're consistently revealing the truth, or just being a very honest person in general, you know? So yeah, for some of you, they could definitely think that your social media ambitious. Like maybe you have ambitions for, using social media for, other stuff, whether you do already and you're kind of like, they think you're just continuing to grow and excel in what you're doing. But for others of you, they could feel like you have ambitions to be like social media famous, you know? Or just known for whatever it is that you put out there. So whether it's just you, you know, um, like literally just you, or whether you have some sort of talent or, or content that you want to put out there. Yeah. Anyways, they just think you're ambitious, all right? But yeah, they definitely think that you are working really hard at the moment for what you want. This person really does believe that they're seeing you making your dreams come true. But I am getting this person wants to see you more, like on social media, or they want to see you more off socials, if that makes sense. But yeah, they definitely think that you're persistent. This could be, again, like, this is in regards to you manifesting success. Like, they really do think you are persistent in terms of manifesting success for yourself, or just making something big happen for yourself, regardless of what that is for you. Okay. So, how do they perceive? What do they think of your social media? Okay, so we also have here, don't force it. So, how do they perceive your social media? So, they think your social media is effortless. They think that you don't try to force it, and maybe that's why they feel like you're so successful. It's because with all of these cards, it's like ease, not ease. Okay, like with the Seven of Pentacles, it is about hard work, but there's a level of knowing, like, I know if I keep doing this, then I'm going to be successful. Like, this person on your mind, they think your social media is effortless, or you don't need or feel the need to force it or try too hard. Like, I'm hearing like your posts and your content, it speaks for itself, so you don't even need to try too hard, oh, so it says you are talented and fucking amazing. You're damn right. So yeah, what does this person think of your social media? They think that you are talented and fudging amazing. Okay, amazing at what you do, amazing at what you post. Even if you're just posting pictures of your beautiful little face, they think you're dope. Okay. So we also have, you need a good cry. Get the ugly cry on and let that stuff go. So how do they perceive your social media? This is random, but for some of you, when they finish looking through your social media, or when after they've looked at your social media, whether it's just one post or, whatever it may be, they feel slightly emotional. They feel like, again, like there was a message earlier that they feel healed by whatever it is you post. But, maybe it also makes them feel a little bit emotional as well. Or like, yeah, they just feel like they need a good cry after they see your social media. So what do they think of your social media? The next card we have is fire. Like it. So yeah, they think your social media is fire. When I was checking, the the Three of Wands and the Strength card came out as well. So yeah, they definitely view your social media as fire, as attractive as well. So we also have his school. Examine your beliefs about being tested. So what do they think of your social media? So yeah, for some of you, they really think you teach people. And when I was clarifying, the Hierophant came out. So for some of you, they do view you almost as like this wise teacher. Um, I'm hearing you help people learn, you help people grow in some way through your content. Or at least that's what they think anyway. You know, maybe you've helped this person grow in some way. But yeah, they definitely view your content as healing for them and for others. So we have energy of love. Yeah, see? Oh, I love that, guys. This is how they feel after they see your social media or after they, finish browsing your social media. They feel love for you. They feel love for you. I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, they feel love for you, okay? We also have drunk with love. Gosh, okay, so let love lift you to freedom. So how do they feel when they watch your social media? What do they think? So I'm hearing for some of you, this person really does think you are intoxicating in some way. It's like, maybe you kind of just hook people and, slowly reel them in, not in a bad way at all, but yeah. The person on your mind definitely thinks you're intoxicating, or they think your content is intoxicating. For some of you, I'm hearing this person could be a little bit low-key obsessed with you. Why am I hearing some of you say, like, I'm aware? I'm aware that this person's obsessed with me. That's funny. Okay, so what are we doing? Yeah, what do they think of your social... Oh! Are you taking the piss out of me? I'm sorry, but I just love when stuff like this happens. It makes me think, like, oh my gosh, But anyways, okay. So yes, they think your social media is healing, like we said for like the 20th time, right? So we also have let's piss off the neighbors, don't hold back. What do they think of your social media? So with this card, I am getting a similar energy of not holding back, but it feels more like, how can I put this? Like being open, like not holding back as in being like open. So maybe this person on your mind, they think that you're very open on social media in some way. So we also have at this point, you're just playing yourself. So what do they think of your social media? So the person on your mind, they hold the sentiment where they feel like they're playing themselves. I'm going to see why they think they're playing themselves though. The person on your mind, why do they think they're playing themselves? For some of you, they think they're playing themselves because you're in a commitment. Whether this be committed to a person, for some of you, maybe committed to your goals. One second. It could be that they're married or they're in a commitment, but for others of you, it could be that they think that you don't want commitment. So it's like, why am I stalking this person's social? you know? So we also have take the lead. What do they think of your social media? So what I'm hearing is that you naturally take the lead when it comes to your social media. And that's funny, the strength card came out. But it's like you could be very humble about it. It's like you don't feel the need to force it. It's like you could be very assertive. You could be very like people could easily respect you, right? And whatever you put out there without you being forceful, without you being, you know, aggressive and being, you know what I mean? Like there's a certain humbleness to what you do and how you deliver it, you know? So say for, do you know how some people like say people like post thirst traps or, you know, blah blah blah, but it's like if you were to post, you know, something similar to that, it's like people wouldn't automatically perceive it in a negative way, if that makes sense. Like people think you are humble. But yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with thirst traps or anything, by the way. Like I literally do not care to judge anyone on stuff like that. I literally don't care. So, you know, so yeah. um So, yes, how do they view your social media? I mean, if any of you have like been like didn't take social media or your presence on social media too serious in the past, then they could think you're being a bit more serious about it now, or just being a bit more consistent with it, or utilizing it in some way. So we also have I miss you. So when this person looks through their social media, they definitely miss you more. Yeah, so when they look at your socials, they think that they miss you. Wait, let me see if it's the other way around. No, I don't really see it being the other way around. It can be if it resonates for you, though, of course. So we also have your skin looks like silk. Nice. So what do they think of your social media? They think you look beautiful, darling. Okay, your skin looks glowing, my love. Oh, okay. So we have you are hypnotizing without even trying, and we have it right above drunk with love. Are you having a laugh right now? So whomever this person is, they think you are incredibly hypnotizing. They feel like you're incredibly intoxicating, you know. I don't really care what it is you post. Like, you know, you could post memes all day. Like I literally don't, you know, it doesn't matter. But this person finds you incredibly, like, yeah. Do you know when people say drink the Kool-Aid? Like that's what I'm kind of getting with this group. Like that's how hypnotizing they find you. It's like they feel like they've drank your Kool-Aid. That's funny. So we also have I'm still thinking of the little things you did and said. So I don't know. I feel like this person, they could take little pieces of advice from your social media, and they kind of utilize it in their own lives, or it kind of just rings throughout their day, if that makes sense. It's like if you posted a picture and underneath it said like sunshine and roses, it's like it's just something that they would like continuously think about throughout that day. But for others of you, this person just wants to let you know with this card that you have made an impact on them, to the point where they do reminisce a lot about what you've said and, you know, the things that you've done. I'm hearing for some of you like this person's in awe of you, actually, a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. So we, oh God. So we also have here, do you even care about me? So what did you think of your social media? So for some of you, this isn't anything to do with your social media. Like this person is genuinely wondering if you care about them. I'm hearing it, did you ever care about me even? And finally we have I'm done. I'm done. What do you think about your social media? So they think they're done with what? What do they think of your social media? They think they are done with what? Oh. They think they are done being. So this person wants to let you know that they are done being controlled. But it's not by you. By what? For some of you, they're done being controlled about by your success, by your power, your talents. It's like if they felt some type of way about it, like this person could be done feeling a bit salty and a bit bitter about your talents, your power, your magic, making shit happen for yourself. But anyways, that is all I have for you, for those of you who chose this group. I hope it could resonate. I hope it can make sense or be helpful or just be nice in some way. But I'm wishing you all the absolute best on your journeys, okay? Please take care of yourselves. Bye.